I guess biggest thing is we have a proper sit down. We see what we want. Me personally, I'm good to drop it in the ocean and just go to sleep and never see it ever again. Like I really don't care.
We're gonna do it.
I just think we should
put
it to use, have some fun with it. Whether we do the charity, whether we do this, whether we let Denzel go through his thing. Or like I am just down forever.
Yeah.
And if we want to we want to be content with it and just give it away for free in a content way. I'm down to do that.
Personally,
what I would do in a content way. Yeah. That's what
personally,
what
I would like to do is I'd like to see if Hydra will buy the Ballas out for 3.5, get that sorted, and then just try and build that relationship and cook in that way. I think that to me sits the best.
You want to give Hydra the Glock 320, 420?
Yeah, no scope. Absolutely.
Glaze it, big up.
Wait, where the hell is S King?
He's in. Oh, he's probably looking at them pictures in there.
There's pictures in there. Hold on.
Yeah.
Pictures.
I won't tell him.
Hey, oh, the booby girl.
What's going on?
How you doing, mate?
So, we're talking about this dog shit meth lab that nobody cares about, but we love, and we want to spread it around the city as a communal come dumpster. So
wait, even you don't want it, Denzel?
No, I don't. No, I do. Yeah.
Denzel would want to. Yeah.
The thing is, SK, for me, right? It's got to the point where like I wish I didn't, but the problem is that I kind of have to. You know what I mean? Like I do. Admittedly, I do because it's a bit of me in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a bit of me, that.
You're staying true to yourself, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to hit 100. The way I see it is, I'd like to hit 100 if we can get this deal to go through, and then.
So if we were to sell the lab, right? Would you have other people who would want you to cook for them, like even GSF, like be their chef or something?
Probably not necessarily lined up. And
you want to be the communal chef, Denzel?
If that was something that was on the table, yes. But let's be honest, it ain't gonna happen.
Why don't you just cook for everyone and sell them the meth then? There you go.
Because everyone else has their own chef.
Yeah, that's the thing.
What's the point?
But the thing is, worst comes to worst, I can get 10 M's for that lab right now.
Wait, so what's actually happening? I know nothing about this.
So basically, yesterday we spoke to the Ballas about it.
This one in the middle is us.
Wait, no.
We are the egg, and Ballas are the other half of the egg. These little tea leaves over here are rust. They go up.
No, that's a guy with a sack.
Yeah, well,
no, that doesn't rest.
He's stealing. And then they got here. They found the lab. Oh no! They tried. They nearly got to the tippity top, and then as what Patar said, they went all the way down the cupboard. This one right here is Hydra. They want to buy the lab. Only half of the egg wants to sell the lab. The other half of the egg.
Wait, who wants to sell it?
The
Ballers want to sell that lab.
The Ballers want to sell.
What, they want to sell their half?
Yeah. So basically, the Ballers have said they want to sell their half for a fee. But the problem is the fee that they came at Hydra with was huge. You know.
Wait, so the Ballers want to sell their half for what? 3.5.
Well, so they've said 4 mil now, basically. But then Hydra, I didn't realize Hydra said they'll pay 3.5.
Initially, before the meeting happened, before Ballers came there, they said maximum they'd pay is 3.5. But then
4.5.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is they came in, they were like, oh yeah, 7 mil, and then like if you highball someone, you're gonna highball them back. It's just normal business, practice. You come in with stupid numbers, I won't nice you. But at the beginning of the meeting, before Ballers were there, they said 3.5 is the most they would pay for it. So when they came in, they highballed and they're like, nah, and then Hydra went, chit chat a little bit, because Ballers were saying, the reason why we want to sell the lab to you guys for extra money is because you guys add value to the lab, because no one will touch the lab because you guys own it. So then Hydra had another discussion, and then they used that argument against the Ballers and us. So they were like, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, since we get the lab, it adds more value. So how about Mandem and Hydra buy out Ballers half? And we're like, there's no way we're gonna be paying to cook in our own lab. So we're just discussing what we want to do. But worst comes to worst, if we want to sell the lab, Rami approached Dean saying he'd buy it for like 10 to 12 mil. And when I talked to Flippy said this was a pure Hydra thing when he was coming to me, because I already told him that Rami was interested in buying it. So worst comes to worst, we could just sell it to Rami and be like, boom. But if we want to YOLO dolo it, I really don't give two shits.
We just buy ballers in the meantime, so it just becomes only ours, and that like saves part of the worry of having to deal with them. You just pay them whatever they like, give them a lower amount, and just own the whole thing.
Yeah, but we're gonna be in the same position. It's just gonna be a dead lab, never being cooked.
No, but
you know?
so
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But then if you buy them out of it, then it's the
then we can do the shit with Hydra, can't we? Yeah, to be honest, SK's kind of right.
So you wanna we pay out what's it called, Ballas,
because
and we get the money from Hydra or what?
Well, you can lowball them because you're like, look, well, we just want to buy the whole thing. We'll give you this amount for it, get them completely out of the situation, and then it's just a whole Mandem owned lab.
See,
you can then flip it for profit on what you paid the ballers if you want to sell half, or sell the whole thing and make even more profit.
Yeah, this is why it's good to get other people involved, because I never even thought of that, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean we can run that, but it's how much do they want to pay now for what's it called, and how much did the baller want?
The thing is, they did what they wanted for the thing is, right? They wanted 4.
So
they wanted
making
4
profit on it.
Well, no, right, the ballers wanted 4 mil. Hydra said they'll pay 3.5. Like at the end of the day, if that's still on the table from Hydra, then I don't really see the issue. Like that's just a straight, like, you know what I mean, a straight transaction on their part, innit? And then we go from there. If they're not
it's easier for ballers because they don't have to go through any bullshit. We can just say, look, we'll give you this amount, maybe a little bit less than, like, because we niced them from the get go, right? By having the deal and just buy them out the whole thing, and then even if we decide to keep it or get rid of it, it just saves you having to go back and forward in conversation with them, like all the time.
So we find out what Hydra would pay, and then we just we go around that number, negotiate a deal with the ballers, and then after we've done that with the ballers, then it's just between Mandem Hydra, or Mandem and whoever.
It eliminates one party.
So it's not like a 3-way session. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you haven't got the shit happening that happened yesterday, where I feel like there's a bit of tension between ballers and Hydra. Like that's kind of what I felt yesterday.
Yeah, it avoids ringa rosy, you know. No, you're right in that sense. I think ballers would take 2 mil for
I think they'd probably I think they'd take 3. I honestly think they'd take 3 M's.
That's what I'm saying. You can lowball them as well because it's us, right? And we've had a good relationship. Just be like, look, we're not going to give you Hydra price, but we'll sort it out. Give you this much.
What Taylor pretty much said is, he says it wasn't even that. He says the only reason they weren't so, like, they don't really want to let it go so easily is because they still want to maintain the relationship that we have. So I just kind of reassured him that, like, the lab isn't the only basis on what, like, the Mandem baller relationship is built on, you know? Like, we'll still give you guys the deals that we give you. We'll still back you guys anyway, like, you know what I mean? We're not going to cut you off completely because we no longer own a meth lab together.
Oh, no, we literally just go do an oil rig. No one gets a payout. It all goes to gang, and we just fucking buy the ballers out. It's literally easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm willing to chuck some. I'm willing to chuck some more peas into that anyway, obviously, because I know it's my.
That's another. It's another option on the table. That's good. It's just, yeah. When did you guys do oil rig?
Friday.
Friday.
I mean, I'll be honest. SK's point from a business standpoint is actually extremely logical, because at the end of the day, then it stops the cross negotiations.
And then we would just have to sell it higher to Hydra.
This just makes everything a one-on-one. You don't have to play a game.
Yeah, you don't play ringa.
And then we'll relay that to the ballers now. Cool, blah 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 blah. But now it's just be between Mandem and whoever the fuck wants it.
You know what the thing is? It's what we want to do with the lab. We want to keep it. We want to sell it. We want to do this. Because the thing is, realistically, we need to cook in that lab. Because the boss said, it's been 21 days since you last cooked in it. If you don't cook a substantial amount, it's gone. Days. You know. So
I think even when you sell it, you could just have a clause that Denzel still gets access.
I think
that's the thing is, do we want to pay 2-3 mil for something that the boss is going to take from us, you know?
Guys, I'm pretty sure SK here is saying the exact same things as I was saying at the pier before, and my opinions got shrugged off.
No. Jay, it's not that.
With a chain. Well, it's a different story, I see.
Jay, it's not that.
No, I get it.
No, it's okay.
No, SK.
I get it.
SK's thing was different though about buying the bullet. Like we haven't discussed that before.
I definitely said that bit. Definitely said that.
Oh, if you did, then apologies, but I genuinely didn't. I didn't think that had been brought up previously.
Yeah, definitely did say that bit.
I thought you were on about like an insurance.
Yeah, you said you wanted an insurance clause. You wanted like.
The problem is the insurance clause would work, but then the ballers wanted loads of cash as well. So it ain't, you know what I mean? Like, at the point of us getting insurance plus paying the ballers out, Hydra may as well just go and buy a lab. You know what I mean?
So why don't you just sell them the fucking lab and say, can I use it every now and then? You're the only person who gives a shit. Just sell it to them and say, can I use it once a day?
Yeah,
if they say yes, then woohoo!
Yeah, that's pretty much what it will be.
Why are we still here?
Don't know. Because it's RP.
Mm-hmm. He's fucking had him there, hasn't he? He's had him there. He's had him there, mate. He's cooked him there. Oh, God, he's cooked him.
Oh yeah. Okay. I mean, that's the thing is, do we want to risk putting 2-3 mil into something that the boss can take tomorrow? You know.
I mean,
I've been said this, bro. This old man, yeah, he might have an armored truck, but does he have keys to the warehouse?
The thing is, didn't Hydra?
Can you give me an impression of his voice? Because Patar won't do it. And
I don't think I've ever met him.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's met him either. Oh, what are you doing? That's what he sounds like. He sounds like that.
He sounds like he's on his deathbed.
No, but that's what
No,
but also, Patar, didn't Hydra say they'd deal with him if he came for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Oh.
But that's the thing.
Actually, they've already got no home, have they? So to be fair,
only thing is, this guy literally knew the exact amount of days that we last cooked in that lab. So either he's got like a thingy-mabobber in the lab that tracks it.
Yeah.
Or he's just a fucking weirdo.
Or he's a weirdo, or he's
in Rust.
You know? Yeah, or he's in Rust.
And he's been sat with him watching the door.
So it just depends, you know. Because like money is literally nothing to us. We could put 3 mil, buy the ballers out, and then purely negotiate with Hydra. But then they're just gonna say, "We'll just pay you back what you paid ballers."
Yeah, exactly. And then
they're gonna say, "Why would we pay you guys extra?" You know?
Yeah.
Unless we lie to them and we just tell them this. But then if they go chat to ballers or someone leaks within ballers, it just causes some big bullshit, you know?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So then at that point, then like it's just a trust thing. Like if they don't, like, you know what I mean? If everything's good, then it's good. If shit goes wrong, it goes wrong. But the problem is you're never going to know if that's going to happen until it happens.